this point, you've got to be ready. You've got to play your very best baseball every time you take.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Steve, what's the focus for this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Chase Utley strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. 2-0 curveball here is over for a strike. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Slider strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. Corey Seager will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. He's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
And he is in there.
Third baseman,
Justin Turner takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, two very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Runner at first here, one man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Scherzer comes set. Full count pitch on its way. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
And he lays off for ball one.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Murphy's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for L.A. And now the time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I'm definitely excited to see the werewolf, Jason Worth, take the field. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend that bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
Trey Turner started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Reddick, and this will find its way to the 335 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. 1-1, here it comes. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch-around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this and 2 away.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So nothing in the Washington half of the first. Yasmani Grandal will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Striding into the box, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Scherzer looks in. First pitch on the way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick. His first homer so far in the series, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. Stepping in now, number 60.
Number 60.
Hit well again. Down the right field line. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, this place just hasn't stopped buzzing from the last home run. Now, all of a sudden, one pitch later, you're watching another guy take a trot around the bases. That just shows you can't take any pitches off in this game.
Jock Peterson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Yeah, still looking for that put-away pitch. Hasn't gotten him to offer any of the last 3.
And that misses for ball 4. The pitcher, Rich Hill, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
textbook sack situation here, guys.
Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, no surprise they had him squaring right there, and I figure he'll get 2 more shots to get it down.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
And the runner back. Chase Utley is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This guy started the ball game out with a strikeout. He may end the second with 1, too.
Scherzer will check it first, and he is tagged out. Anthony Rendon strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Anthony Rendon.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
Batting 6th.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Danny Espinoza gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there, strike 1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your...
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Some of our... So it's back to the top of the order now, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Now
Justin Turner is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He can go just about anywhere from here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, Jose Lobaton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jose Lobaton.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Max Scherzer digs in here for his first appearance. And that's in there for strike 1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Trey Turner will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. Low for ball 1. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Jason Worth. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Daniel Murphy stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Tap fouled at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Adrian Gonzalez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And there's a swing and a miss as Adrian finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Yasmani Grandal comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Josh Reddick. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Anthony Rendon stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. In there, no balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Ryan Zimmerman stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
And another foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal has it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. There's number 60 steps in now.
Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Number 60.
Scherzer gets the sign. Here's his offering. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth. Jock Peterson is into the box. Reached base via the walk in his first appearance. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. Rich Hill comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Chase Utley will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. And you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Here's the 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. On the ground to the right side. Murphy showing off his range. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We've got more. It's Danny Espinoza will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
0-1, here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Jose Lobaton is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Max Scherzer will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Corey Seager will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman
Justin Turner will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting number 23.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and stepping in now the slugging first baseman Adrian Gonzalez. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, 2 outs, nobody on. Got a pretty good idea what he's going to do. He won't hold back here.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Shoots this one to first, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the
Trey
Dodgers.
Turner will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now batting.
Jason Worth comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Daniel Murphy will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Bryce Harper will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Chopped foul right at home plate. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Anthony Rendon strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Yasmani Grandal will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. On the ground up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Number 60 will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber. On the ground, softly towards second. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ryan Zimmerman will get. And there is Ryan Zimmerman. We'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Ryan Zimmerman
sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Shortstop, Danny Espinosa.
Danny Espinosa is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop in the glass could still turn this game on its ear.
Jose Lobaton will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
Ben Revere will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9. And Revere.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings. Oliver Perez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Jock Peterson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Rich Hill steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Yasiel Puig will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Grounded to short. Espinosa's there. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away.
The second baseman, number 26, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
The crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. But they're number 7 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 7.
Leading off the inning, Trey Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three and 1.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Fly ball into straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Left fielder,
Jason Worth gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
On the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-0. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains in this one. Striding in to start the 9th, Corey Seager, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This man out for a 2nd inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One and 2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. Justin Turner will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Shot to third, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting number 23, first baseman
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
He's just cutting his way right through the teeth of this order. They're not even putting up much of a fight.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Bryce Harper will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His first homer so far in the series, and the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Into the seats, 0-1. Jansen's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Ryan Zimmerman comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This crowd's been something else here in this series. They are really making it tough on him out there.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You started in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
Hit hard back up the middle. In there, a base hit. Clint Robinson will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat, it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Jose Lobaton will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Trying to hold the lead. And he falls behind 0-2. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Chris Heisey will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Chris Heisey.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Well, there's nobody up in the bullpen throwing, so this guy's going to have to sink or swim.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
Well, that pitch has a lot of life.
And the Dodgers are going to advance. They're through to the National League Championship Series. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there.